Growing up as a kid, as long as I can remember at Christmas time, I would always look forward to one of my favorite Christmas treats, Stollen. This is a little Stollen bite. I'm going to show you how to make it. It is delicious. This is my Australian native version. I'm using these beautiful Australian native quandongs. These are dried. Rehydrate them in water, very similar to raisins. I'm going to use macadamia nuts instead of almonds. Flavor the stollen with wattle seed, which will give it a beautiful nutty roast flavor. And then I'm making a very special marzipan with strawberry gum, one of my favorite ingredients. It has a very similar flavor to the rose water and the almond essence that you usually use in marzipan. It's going to be delicious. Go to my website, grocery.com.au for the recipe. Make it, tag me in it, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye! For my native Australian stollen recipe, we're going to start with 70 grams of quandongs, which will rehydrate in about a cup of boiling water. To that, we'll add 100 grams of candied citrus peel, 70 grams of raisins, 80 grams of macadamia nuts. We're going to soak these in a third of a cup of liqueur. I'm using this amazing Brookie's macadamia nut and wattle seed liqueur. Let them soak until they get nice and soft. Then we're going to get 1 cup of warm milk and add 3 teaspoons of dried yeast, 3 teaspoons of sugar. Let that froth up, and then we're going to add to a bowl of a stand mixer 4 cups of baker's flour or bread flour and half a cup of sugar. To our flour, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of Gewurzhaus St. Nicholas speculoos spice, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice, 1 large egg, 2 egg yolks, the zest of 1 lemon, and 170 grams of softened butter. We're going to knead that in our stand mixer for about 6 or 7 minutes until it's nice and smooth, and then allow that to rest until it's doubled in size for about an hour. Once our dough is doubled in size, we're going to add our beautiful soaked fruit, and we're going to mix that in the stand mixer for about 30 seconds until it comes together. Then we need to make our beautiful strawberry gum marzipan. We're going to use 180 grams of icing sugar, 180 grams of almond meal, a tablespoon of beautiful strawberry gum syrup from Melbourne Bush Food, and a teaspoon of strawberry gum powder, and 1 egg white. We're going to beat that in a bowl until it comes together into a beautiful smooth paste. Then we're going to roll out our stollen dough into 1 long log and flatten it until it's about 5 centimeters wide. We'll roll our marzipan out as well into a log and add that to the center of our dough. Then we fold over the first half over the top of the marzipan, fold the second half over the top of that so that we've got a long log. We're going to chop it up into bite-sized pieces. Then we're going to place our stollen bites on a tray, let them rest for about an hour until they've risen nice and high. Then pop them in our preheated oven, 180 degrees, for about 20 minutes until they're beautiful and golden brown. Then we're going to brush them with butter, dust them in icing sugar until they're completely covered. These are great if you let them rest for all the flavors to develop, or you can eat them straight away. I hope you love this recipe as much as I do. It's been so fun putting this together. Tag me if you make this, and go to grocery.com.au for the full recipe, and have a Merry Christmas.